Hello friends, welcome back. Today I'm going to do a forgotten makeup get ready with me. I was going through some drawers back here, like there's a mirror there. It's all very kind of spooky secretive, my wardrobe organization system, but behind there I've actually got some Alex drawers that I never go in. And I forgot until I was organizing my makeup a couple of weeks ago that I actually have some makeup in there. And today I thought, right, you know, I'm just going to pull that stuff out and just see what I've got. And I had almost enough for a full face of makeup. So I thought it would be fun because at some time, all of those makeup products made it into those drawers because they were my go-to favorite things, or I was trying them out. Some of this stuff I can't even remember using. So it's overall, I'm really, really happy with it. So I must have enjoyed those products and that must be why. But it must be easily a year since I even went into that drawer to find anything. So I thought I would share with you some unknown makeup products. And if you enjoy it, I might try this again because it was a fun kind of rediscovery. So just to dial it back, I am wearing the Born to Glow NYX Liquid Illuminator. Can you remember this? I was completely obsessed with it. I used to mix this one, which is called Sunbeam, and kind of a bronzy shade together. And this one is like the, I mean, they're both neutral, but this one is like the pearly, pinky, traditional highlight from back in the day. You know, like, not Moonbeam, High Beam from Benefit. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't think I was mega into highlight at this time, and this might have kind of sparked that initial thing, but this is the great example. Like, why did I start using this? Because I didn't see it, because it was kind of tucked away in a drawer. Right, I had to just Google this because I didn't even know if this was still available. This is the Benefit Hello Happy Air Stick. I loved the original Hello Happy foundation, the one that came in the little square bottle. But this one I barely used, and I don't know whether or not that's because I didn't like it, or if it's because it was stuck in a drawer, but we're going to find out now. I don't know how heavy this is going to be, but it's called Air Stick, so I'm hopeful because I prefer a lighter coverage. I'm kind of hoping for this to be in texture somewhat similar to the Bobbi Brown correctors in the pot that I love so much, and I've actually taken to using those like on their own recently, with not kind of in the same way that I'm using this, not a lot of product, just over the top of my skincare and something illuminating. It's not bad. It's not bad. I am starting to feel more and more with my pigmentation that I actually feel I want to cover it up, which irritates me because I don't want to feel I have to. But I think it kind of looks like when I've got absolutely no makeup on at all, I don't feel that way. But I think when I have got makeup on, it kind of looks like unblended makeup. The dark patches, do you know what I mean? I remember when it was much darker around here, and someone once said to me, like, she was trying to be kind, and she said, oh, you've just got a little bit, and she thought it was eye makeup that had smudged, and she was mortified. Threw on another light because it's getting a little bit dark in here now. Sun went behind the clouds. Right, this, when I first got this, I think it was in some kind of Sephora gift when we went to New York, maybe beginning of 2020, and this I can't imagine needing a full size of. It's the Milk Lip and Cheek in WERK, W-E-R-K. Loads of people on YouTube spoke about this at the time for the same reason, because it was a free gift with purchase or a birthday gift or something from Sephora that year. I really like this. I would absolutely purchase another one of these from Milk because I think they blend really nicely. They wear really well. They last a long time for a cream product. And you need so little of it. What I would love for them to make, I don't know if they ever have, is like a wardrobe of little minis like this. I mean, it doesn't really make financial sense for them, does it? Because they want you to buy more and the full size. But for me, if they ever did kind of a holiday collection, I would be all over that because these are really fantastic. I actually have Gimme Brow from Benefit in the bottom of this drawer as well, which is useful because my microblading has faded now to a point of craziness. I really don't know whether or not I'm going to have it done again. I'm really in between, maybe, maybe not, because for me, it didn't last really, really well. I had it done for several years, like redone and kept on top of for a few years. And I do love microblading. I think it's fantastic. But for me, it fades so quickly, and it's just about like how your body deals with like tattoos and ink and stuff. Mine turned a funny colour every time I had them done, almost straight away, and they start to kind of fade and become like, it's just like an outline of a brow. Now it works really well for me because it still gives me a little bit of shape, even the faded brows, which is better than the brows that I had with nothing at all. And I'm not someone who's going to be like in the mirror, oh my god, got pink eyebrows. It really doesn't bother me that much. But what I use them most for is kind of like a stencil when I'm filling them in. It's just super, super easy. But even like that, just a little bit of that, kind of pull the actual brow hairs over the top of the microblading. I think it looks okay. It's not so bad. I'm tempted because I've used, what's it called? The brow, the stuff that grows your eyebrows. It's like a brow growth serum. They used to do a something lash and something brow. It'll come to me. It's a blue. Rapid brow. So I've been using Rapid Brow for a while, and I've grown them out quite well, but they tend to face down, whereas my brows are tattooed up above my actual arch. So I'm tempted to have them tinted and laminated, not like uber Instagram laminated eyebrows, but just so that that part, like the tail end of my brow, is pushed up onto the top, like over the top of the microblading all the time. That's my plan. Although I've seen some DIY kits, that might be interesting. I remember buying this. I remember buying this and being excited about it. And then what? Then what happened? Some of these shadows have never been used. I'm gonna just go very simple because I want to feel kind of bright and awake today. I'm using the very whitey kind of colour in there, all over my lid. And then I think to play it safe, the one right next to it, that pinky colour, I'm going to use, I feel like that's going to be deeper than it appears, but we'll see. Yeah, it is. I'm going to use that in my crease and just kind of blend it into the outer corner. It's not much, but it's a little bit of something. I'm also only using the brushes that I found in that drawer, and they were minimal. Tell you what, that really does make my lid space look enormous compared to usual, because I have relatively large eyelids, you know, they're as big as my eyes, but with me having hooded eyes, they are hidden often. But I think that's really made a difference. I'm actually going to take this little guy that came with the set, and I'm going to smudge some of the super dark brown in this palette along my lash line because I need a bit of something for definition for sure. And I love a powder liner. Do you know what? This is really effective. I never ever use these, but for this purpose alone, it's pretty good. It's been shaking my roots a little bit because I need them to dry so that I can straighten my hair. In the interest of it being like old discoveries, rediscoveries, forgotten products, I'm going to use this mascara that once upon a time I really loved. Oh, do you know what? Killing your eyelashes, guys, every time I'm like, Volume Million mascara from L'Oreal. Oh, wow. So the last time I used this, I was like, I don't know why I enjoyed this so much. This is just not all that. Do you know what? Using this after curling my eyelashes is a game changer. I swear, my eyes are two different shapes. Like, it's crazy. This one is like droopier than the other one, but it's not even that. It's like the actual socket of my eye is a different shape on this side than it is on the other side. The right hand side, I don't have a problem. not a problem. Pick up my lash curlers, done. The left-hand side, every single time I'm like, oh, I can't do it. Can't get it. And I'm absolutely convinced they are just two completely different eyes in my head. One of the things I did find that I was excited about was this, which is a Morphe setting powder that I really liked. And again, didn't even remember that it existed. I just use it kind of T-zone. It's these really finely milled powders. I know that people say when you get older, powder's not your friend because it's going to fall into the fine lines and stuff. But a really finely milled powder can do wonders for disguising and minimizing lines. Like if I put a powder here, you're much less likely to see that line between my eyebrows than if I left it glowy and just on its own. And the same with this little area underneath my eyes. If I use a powder, kind of knock out any shine, then it blurs that little area rather than you being able to really notice those, I don't remember what they're called, like troughs or something, the hollows underneath my eyes. It's, just placement. Don't put it anywhere. Don't put it here. Don't put it anywhere. Or like if you've got a lot of lines here, don't put it there. Just in a few areas, it works. I was about to say I don't have a lip product, but I do. The Milk Lip and Cheek. Wait. I found two other products that I'd forgotten about. I have actually a lip gloss, which I'll use in a second, but I've also got this CIATE Watermelon Burst Setting Spray. I don't even think I've ever used that, truthfully. Where did this even come from? I don't know. Let me just... Ah, you see, this is why we do a test. I want a mist, not like an actual squirt. Get your mind out the gutters. Smells amazing. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous Gloss in Super Natural, which I did not understand for some time. One day just came to me that it was a pun. Just thought it was supernatural. Quickly blast my hair so I can straighten it, feel like a new woman. I said this to Lee the other day. If I could have anything, like in terms of beauty treatments on the regular, I would have a weekly, I probably could, but I would have a weekly blow dry. It's not even the makeup. If my hair looked like this all the time, just like smooth and swishy and no tangles, take off all my makeup and I feel 1,000 times more attractive and better about myself than I do with like absolutely beautiful professionally applied makeup. Hair. We carry so much of ourselves in our hair, and I just am lazy is the thing. I saw something like a shiny as well. This is the L'Oreal Steam Pod. I can't recommend it enough. I never talk about it. It was sent to me. I got the original one years and years ago, and I think I did some kind of giveaway with them. And then they gave me a newer version. It looks like this. The other one was like a very large piece of equipment. This is still like large straighteners, but it's got a pod for water. And originally I thought this is nonsense, because if you remember original straighteners, I told my daughter the other day that there were no GHDs when I was a teenager, and she couldn't believe it. I said, no, when I was working, so I might have been 16, 17. I remember buying myself some Babyliss steam straighteners, and it was such a big deal because my hair was always so frizzy. And they were rubbish. Really. Can you remember those original steam straighteners? Just terrible. I didn't have GHDs till I was in my 20s because they were so expensive. But I kind of thought when I saw the steam pod originally, this is going to be like, why are we going back? No. It doesn't feel like you've straightened your hair. Something about this particular thing makes it feel more like a blow dry. Like it's not tangly, it's not dry on the ends. I don't know what it is. Not sponsored in any way. Not even a new PR gift. Just amazing. I wanted to share. Right, okay. So I'm ready. I actually have another video to film, and I've got a call today, a Zoom call. I've been putting things off for so long. Not putting them off, but just actually declining things and being like, nah, I don't want to do that. And then last week, you know, I had my revelation and was like, listen, just do this. And like, try and just say yes to some things from time to time, and maybe. And so I've got a Zoom meeting at 11 o'clock that I'm a little bit nervous about. Just because it's not my vibe usually. But I wanted to, you know, glam it up a little bit. And I think the hair alone does it. So thanks for keeping me company while I got ready today. I will list everything below, including the shades. I know I'm usually terrible at that, but I'm going to do that for you. I am. And if you're interested at all, I have revamped the blog. I will probably post something about this there as well. I mostly have done that because I'm sick of posting things, because for a while I was like, well, Instagram is now a blog, and anything I would post on a blog, I'll just post it on Instagram. You can't search Instagram. So often people will say, have you ever done a review on this? And if it's not on YouTube, it's really difficult to find, to refer people to that review. If I post a picture and writing, or even a video on Instagram, I can't, it's not searchable. So from now, I'm kind of going back and filling in some gaps of some of the things that I get asked about a lot that I know I've done reviews of, and just kind of putting that in there. But also I'm going to start just doing some like little mini reviews as I find things that I want to recommend or really discourage you from buying, because it's just so much easier to have somewhere where you can search. So that is why, but I have also been posting some kind of like fun stuff over there as well. It's fun. It's fun. It feels like 2010. So yeah, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one, whenever that is. Bye.